Hey y'all, what's up? It is a shame that it's taking me so long to do this reading because I had this thing for damn near 2 months.
Damn near 2 months that I've had this reading and I have sat on it and I have a lot going on. But needless to say, I hope you guys are doing fine and well. Everything here is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. Section 108 and 109 of the U.S. Copyright Act is in full effect and will be placed in the description box. All right, y'all. So this will be an intuitive read on Jay-Z. All right. So let's get right to it. All righty. I hope y'all are doing fine. All right. Um, Everything is crumbling up under him. All right. It's like I saw boards. Like, have you ever seen where just a couple of boards was holding something up? So, the few boards that were holding him up, one at a time, it was like they were being like pulled from up under him. And this is strategic, what was given to me, and it is a real war. Okay. The one that is backing up Nicki Minaj, I'm not going to say who that is, but let's just say a duck called Donald, like Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck. So I'm not going to say the name, the real name, but the person, the individual who was holding up Nicki Minaj, I could literally like hear his spirit. Um, he wants to uphold Nicki Minaj because he wants to go against Jay-Z. I could literally hear him. It was like his spirit said that this whole thing just fell on his lap, and he's very grateful to be able to. There's something going on, I think, behind the scenes because I see him literally in some type of opposition against Jay-Z, or put it like this. I don't know what the beef was or is, but it's like he had it in for Jay-Z. So when whatever discussion, when Jay-Z's name came up and whatever discussion was held between Donald and Nikki, I'm gonna say Donald, okay? I'm not gonna say his last name. Um, Donald was very, very happy to just jump on board and counter Jay-Z, okay? He was happy, all right? And that was one of the first messages that I got. Hello, welcome, y'all. One moment. Okay. All right. Yeah. So the one that's backing Nikki, he was real happy that this whole thing fell on his lap. All right. I don't know what the beef was, but he had it in for Jay-Z. So when whatever discussion, when this whole thing came to his attention, the discussion between Trump and Nicki Minaj, he was happy to jump on it. Was one of the first messages that I got. All right. He had like ammunition, ammo. His ammo was loaded, so he must have had some type of prior beef or something going on. But he's not that fond of Jay-Z. I don't know why, but it was like I was waiting for a reason. I was waiting for an opportunity or a motive. Okay, this is what I feel like Donald was feeling. Okay, it's like he already had it in for him, and he just basically jumped right on board to defend or to protect Nikki. Okay, hi, welcome. Yeah. So he was happy to do that. So he don't really he's not that fond of him. I'm not saying that he's actively doing something against Jay-Z, but he was just happy to defend her, okay? He's not that fond of him, okay? And it was like I could literally hear Donald talking. It was like he was saying, "Yeah, I don't like him. I don't like him. Yeah, I don't like him." He was like, we're gonna do this and we're gonna do this. Like the strategy was, hello, welcome. It was like a strategy was already set, okay? It was already rolled out. Like he quickly jumped on board. And I'm saying this stuff allegedly, okay? This is what the energy reads, all right? I don't know these people, but we're just reading energies, all right? Now, whatever was going on, there's something going on with Jay-Z. It was already happening. And this is an old read, y'all. I done had this for like 2 months, okay? But there was something going on with Jay-Z, like spiritually and naturally. It's affecting right now in the natural realm. Whatever was going on was prior to Trump defending Nicki Minaj, okay? Allegedly. Okay, there was something already happening, and I feel like whatever it has nothing to do, it's separate from B. It's whatever JP got going on, this stuff that I'm seeing is separate from her. I'm not saying that she's not tied and intermingled, but probably a lot of it is separate from her, okay? However, I do see that she could get pulled down somewhat in the process. I'm not really 100% sure, but it's definitely a plot against his ass. Like there's some type of takedown energy coming against him. There's spiritual debt, okay? There's spiritual karma at work, okay? All right, let's keep going. These are just some downloads that I got. The whole thing kind of reminds me, I could literally see Jay-Z. I really could. Y'all remember, I don't know if y'all know about this, but Job in the Bible. Job in the Bible. Okay. The reason why I say that, there's a part or a particular part of the story in the Bible about Job. Job was righteous. Okay. Except for Jay-Z is not that. He's the opposite of being a righteous man. Okay. But it's like Job was just sitting down. Imagine you're just sitting down in the kitchen. You're not doing nothing. Okay. You're minding your own damn business. But then you start, like, people start coming and telling you, okay, you done lost all your cattle. You done lost all your income. Somebody just blew up your car. Like, something like bad luck. Okay, I'm not saying that I know exactly what's going to happen to Jay Z, but I can literally see a parallel. There's some type of parallel that just things just start happening, and that's what happened when Job began to lose things. So it's like I'm seeing some type of correlation with that in Jay Z, like losing things, losing rank. Okay, all right. It's like yeah. So Job was just sitting down, doing nothing, minding his own business, and he started losing things one by one. That is the energy that I feel is coming at Jay Z. It's like a takedown. I heard transfer of power, transfer of wealth. Maybe his time is just up. I don't know. Maybe this is going to be an exit strategy. I don't know. And you know what? I don't feel like he's ready for his time to be up. But this is a little shakedown. The shakedown has started. Thank you. The shakedown has started. Welcome, y'all. The shakedown is here allegedly. And I think that maybe behind the scenes, I'm really feeling that he can, like, I know this don't make no sense, but I was shown that he can literally pay, pay financially, like legally, or is it spiritually? So there's some kind of way that he can just pay karmic debt legally in the open, like it's a debt that he's being made to pay. So either he pays it in private. I don't know what they be doing. This is a mystery to me. I don't understand everything that I see. Okay, but like paying up. Okay, maybe he can pay something in private. So we will see the losses, and we will assume hmm, the losses. We may not see like a formal court appearance for the wrong that he's done. I don't know if I was getting this like a real uh, scenario in the physical realm or a spiritual realm, but and I'm just reading notes from 2 months ago. But we will see the loss, uh, yeah, and assume the loss, but we may not see a formal court appearance for the wrong that he's done. So maybe he's being told behind the scenes to pay up because you're wrong. You're stealing or something he's doing, something he's done. Judgment is being brought against him. Okay. Maybe the public will not know the full scope of the big payback. I heard the big payback because you have hoarded. Spirit is saying because you have hoarded everything just to have it. Okay. Uh, yeah. So he's having to relinquish, he's having to clear up karmic debt, things that you took from people. You have gate kept, you have blocked people, you have cut them short, and now you have been caught hoarding. He's hoarding. I believe he hoards talent. So I can see spirit saying that. But you are still going to lose everything that you hoarded. and you will be brought down low. That is what I heard. Okay, let's keep it going. That was one of the messages I heard. You have the you have to answer to those things that you've done, and now is the time to pay up. Okay, karma is here, and I don't know if there are payoffs involved. Even though I heard it, maybe it's like a karmic thing. I don't know, but the energy feels like paying off karmic debt. Okay, um, it's really affecting him naturally in the natural realm, physically also. So it's a spiritual thing and it's physical as well. And it is going to affect him simultaneously from spiritual to physical, just back and forth. Like you ever seen somebody under spiritual attack and physical attack? Okay, yeah, it's gonna be like that. Okay, it's being rolled out, y'all. Okay, and there's nothing that's going to stop it. It is written. Okay, there's nothing that's going to stop it. I heard it is written. I heard the show is over. It's time to leave the show. Okay, I got that download as well. And all I saw, y'all, in the spirit realm was like this theater, like this picture, this movie theater, and the movie is over and the people are exiting. Okay. It was like that. Okay. This is the exit plan, and the show is over. The end. Period. I don't know if he's being replaced. So maybe he was venting about all of this, when he did that. What was the thing called? The picnic? Yeah. I'm not going to say the full, name of it. But yeah, maybe he was venting about all of this that night when that happened weeks ago. Because again, this is an old read. I'm just bringing it old. I do apologize. Maybe he was venting because he knows his time is up, okay, or it's about up, all right, and maybe he don't like it. But I saw scales imbalance, okay. See, it's like this: you cannot take back spiritually and never give back. You can't keep pulling spiritually, okay, and never give back. The scales are imbalanced. If you take from the spirit, you got to give back to the spirit. Misuse of power, I heard. There's a misuse of authority. The scales are now going to be balanced one way or the other. Okay. I heard early termination. The takedown is here. Curtain is closed. It is closing. Nikki is very much protected. I don't know what she was before she got in good with Donald. I'll just say Donald. But, and allegedly, and all of this is alleged for entertainment purposes only, everything is subject to change, energy shifts or whatever. But at the time of this download, of this read, this energetic, intuitive read, I did see that, yeah, she's very much protected and she's guarded. She's heavily protected and she cannot be touched. As of now, I channeled the big payback. I do see him asking for something about more time. Like, I need more time. He was saying, like, one more, one more, one more. I don't even understand what all this means, y'all, but I was getting it, okay? Something about one more, one more. Like, he wants more time, okay? He's asking for more time. But I heard, like, authority in the spirit realm was saying, but you had all this time, or you did all these things, or you didn't care about doing this and you didn't care about doing that when you had the chance. So I really think that he's being made to pay off something karmically, and therefore that is why he is trying to make a musical comeback. Okay, and all of these, I'm just reading all the messages that I had, and that's it. All right, not gonna add, not gonna take away. Whatever the spirit shows you. If anything resonates, you're more than welcome to put it here. Yeah, and I'm doing reads. Let me know. Hit me up if you want to read, and I'll give you the information. All right, y'all be blessed.